All right, today we are continuing logs. Today we're going to learn product property, quotient property, power property, and how to condense and expand logs. All right, looking at product property first, I'm just going to do one of each. Again, not to take up too much of your time and because the rest of the worksheet is your homework. Okay, looking at product property, we see here it says log B of M times N, and that equals log B of M plus log B of N. All right, so if you ever see it written like that, you just put them together. If it's ever multiplied, you can expand it by writing log B of M plus log B of N. As we see in number one, it's already written like that, so we're going to turn around and write it backwards. So we know if it's log 2 of 7 plus log 2 of 4, that's going to equal log 2 of 7 times 4, all right, which is log 2, that's a little 2 down there, of 28. And we're done. That's it. Looking at number 4, it's the opposite. We're going to expand it. All right, condense and expand. Condense, we get smaller. Expand, we're getting bigger. So this is log 6. We see there's nothing there. So this is where we just use our common sense. What times what equals 6? We're going to use 2 and we're going to use 3. Log 2 plus log 3. All right, and it's just written just like that. And we're done. All right, moving on. That was the product property. Quotient property. It says log B of M divided by N equals log B of M minus log B of N. So up above we're multiplying and adding. Down here we're going to divide and subtract. So if you see it subtract, you know it's the quotient property. So looking at number 7, it says condense into a single log, simplify if possible. Okay, so we have log 3 of 24 minus log 3 of 8. So we just rewrite that. Log 3 of 24 divided by log 3 of 8. 24 divided by 8, that's easy, that's 3. So our final answer is log 3 of 3, and we're done. That's it. All right. All right, and then now it says on number 10, expand using the quotient property. One thing I want to note about here and when we're up here at log of 6, answers may vary. They may vary because once again, sorry, but let's look at number 4 again. I said 2 times 3, but you could have also said 1 times 6, and that would have worked. So answers may vary when we're expanding because there's more multiples of the number. For example, on number 10, log 8 of 4, so we need something that's going to divide to get us to 4. I'm going to use 8 and 2, okay? Because watch. Log 8 of 8 divided by 2 is in fact 4. So I'm going to rewrite my final answer as log 8 of 8 minus log 8 of 2. And that's how I expand it, because when I work the other way, I would get log 8 of 4. So I know that works. But you could, for some reason, you could have picked 16 and 4, just anything that divides to get 4. So the answers here will vary. You could have picked 1,250 if you wanted to. Okay, the answers vary here as long as when you work the other way, you can work backwards to get back to log 8 of 4. Okay, so answers may vary when it says expand. Moving on, we're going to go to the power property. Log B of M to the power of N equals N times log B of M. Okay? So we just need to know which numbers to pick out. That's basically what this unit is, at least this part. we need to know which numbers to pick out to be able to condense it correctly or expand it correctly. So looking at number 13, we have 5 times log 4 of 2. All right. So all we do here is basically bring this number and put it to the power. So we rewrite it as log 4 of 2. Oops, got ahead of myself. Of 2 to the 5th. That's it. But like it always says, simplify if possible. 2 to the power 5, or 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is log 4 of 32. If you just in your calculator write 2 to the power of 5 and hit enter, you get 32, or just do 2 times 2 5 times. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. All right, and that is it, how to condense. The way to expand, looking at number 16, log 2 of 8 to the 7th power. All we do is just bring this little 7 out here. 7 times log 2 of 8, and we're done. That's it. All right. All right, so putting it all together, it says rewrite as a single log, simplify if possible. Okay, so we're gonna have multiple different versions here. This might be a little bit more tricky, but refer back to your notes. Okay, the first one, we have 2 times log of 6. We just did that one, minus log 9. So we're gonna send this 2 to that power, because that's the power property. So we have log 6 squared. All right, and then minus log 9, we know that means it's going to be divided by 9. All right, then we're going to keep simplifying. So log 6 squared is 36 over 9. 36 divided by 9 is 4. So log 4, and we're done. That's it. All right, so you'll be able to work through all the rest of those. Just follow the steps. Refer back to that first page. All right. We're down here expanding. Again, it shouldn't be that bad. Just follow your notes. So we're going to expand it out. We have log 6, and then times x times y times z to the 4th. All right. So we're going to write it out. Log 6x. They're all being multiplied by each other. According to the product property, when they're all being multiplied by each other, we're just going to add. Okay, so plus log 6y plus log 6 times z to the 4th. All right, all I did was, because they're being multiplied, because they're right next to each other, when I expanded it, I just had them adding. All right. And then let's just simplify a little bit more. There's nothing else to simplify for the x, so the final answer, log 6 of x, that's just there, plus log 6 of y. There's nothing to change there, but this 4, we can move it in the front, plus 4 times log 6z. And we are done. That's how you expand logs, okay? This shouldn't be too bad. Finish the worksheet, turn it in, okay? Refer back to the notes we just took on how to do it. Take your time, it'll be fun.